You can do this. You can do this. Do you know how to use makeup? It's an easy, simple look. It just has lines. Nemesis of my existence, lines. I've taken out 3 of my face piercings and I have several layers of foundation on in order to get the appropriate level of full coverage-iness on, and oh god, you can see that color change. This foundation doesn't match me, but it's the only one I have on hand, so looks good enough on camera. I'm worried that though I'm gonna start like JPEG artifacting in real life from how much stuff I just have on my skin already. Ugh. Hi, I'm the Tumblr Sexy Man redesign of your sleep paralysis demon that's rapidly gaining popularity across the website despite your increasingly panicked posts towards the actual canon design, Duke. And today, I'm going to be attempting to do Sasha Velour's makeup on my face. This will hopefully become the first in a series of videos where I take other people who are famous, popular, and iconic and put their faces on my face. I want to start with Sasha Velour for a variety of reasons, one of which is, you know, in honor of my recent eggdom. I hope that gag actually stays in and doesn't get cropped out via stupid editing errors this time. 2, Velour and I have fairly similar faces, being bony, hooded lids, etc. Eye shape's not quite the same though. I did do a test run of this look in like part already, just to find out what's gonna go wrong, and I think a lot of things might go wrong. We'll find out. It's not quite a blind run, but close enough. A very dark room run at the very least. 3 is just, I really like Sasha Velour. She's delightful and inspirational. And for today's look in specific, I will be doing Sasha Velour's Smoke and Mirrors look. I shouldn't fan that because it's going to be annoying on the mic. Why am I doing Smoke and Mirrors? Because, frankly, it's an amazing show. If you can see Sasha Velour live, I highly recommend it, and hopefully she does more like touring shows, or at the very least makes work that's more accessible to those of us who aren't in New York. That would be great. I'd love it. Try and see Sasha Velour live is what I'm saying. Miss Velour, if you see this, I love you, and I'm really sorry for how much I may wind up mangling your nose contour or eyebrows. So I'll say a little prayer for me. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends are gonna leave like, oh, but you're good at makeup. It's like, this is true. I am in theory good at makeup, but also look at my personal style. It's all a lot of bright colors that are all just big and blended out. It's not a lot of sharp lines, and Velour has a lot of sharp lines. Anyways, I've watched a tutorial. There are tutorials. I don't have a lot of any creams on hand, so we're gonna ad-lib with what I have, but what's important is the end result. This will not be a tutorial because I don't think I'm that good at, because historically I'm not that good at tutorials. I'm going to say, oh, let's do a tutorial, and then I forget to explain anything I'm doing like 3 steps in. Let's just get into it. Step 1 is I'm going to try and sketch out the wings first out, and I'm using light-ish. This is a lip liner, but it's a pencil. It's for your face. The trick with winged eyeliner in general is you should really start on the side that you're worse at doing, so you match your good side to it, and I can actually remember to do that today because I have something resembling a brain right now. That's not working well as I want it to. This is another issue I have, is that you can hopefully see right now, is that my skin is very loose. I have hypermobile joints. And this just means there's generally a lack of collagen in my system, which means I just have like stretchy, just super unnecessarily stretchy skin. I'm not pinching my face. I have too much foundation on and it's probably not set as well as it could be. You get the point. So when I want to do things with like anything around my eyes, just like stuff drags, like skin moves so much. And I just kind of need to. The skin dragging thing is one of the 2 reasons I don't really try for winged eyeliner. The other being, of course, I am very bony, very hooded lids. I feel like I mention this every single time I film and I'm putting makeup on. It's just that. And in order to get any kind of wing, I straight up do have to arguably do this. Just do liner that goes way the fuck out, which is not the look that I super duper want. Because inevitably it's like, I'm going to sharpen this pencil down to a nub over the course of this video, I swear to God, just to keep it like nice and crisp. The kind of eyeliner that I'm switching to a brush and some powder. We'll try this one. We'll try this. I am just sketching. Also doesn't help that I can't, like, actually, a little hard to see what you're doing on the side of your face. Real easy. But, that looks like a wing. That's good enough. Good enough. It's drag makeup. Big, visible from far away. And generally, you know, let's just have fun. Let's just try and have fun. And the brush gets in the way of the mirror. I'm gonna get this just, like, right from the corner of my eye, and then not quite follow my crease, but follow. I think that's sketched out enough for now. I should take the bridge piercing out for this, but also surface piercings are temperamental and I'm not dealing with that. These three I've had for a while. I think my septum piercing is like 6 or 7 years old. The lip piercings are like a year younger than that, so you know, they can come out for a bit. They can also get back in easy because they're, well, the septum piercing is a captive bead ring right now, and those are horrendous to put back in. I think I need to make this eye come higher, but also I'll deal with that later. The general idea with Velour's eyeliner is that it wants to be high enough that it looks like a wing, but also needs to not have issues with the eyelid hitting things and smudging things, so let's go tall. And then a little adventure over the brow bone. God, I hope these are even on the first try. That would be just nifty. I think I'm doing it. I think we're getting there. I think getting an even-ish, even enough. Are those the right angle? Are these, oh God, magnifying mirrors. And yet I still don't feel in focus. Fuck it, let's just. These are not even at all. I just need to raise this side though. So that's not the worst worst issue to have, I think. Is here, and that ends. Let's even these out real quick. Let's just, the way my face is sitting in this is just, it just keeps, my nose keeps disappearing into the hinge of this mirror, and it's very disconcerting. You know what the worst part of starting this up again is that I remember that I hate video editing. Just unenjoyable and kind of miserable. I'm not quite sure why. Help if I also used an angle brush at the right angle and not in the opposite direction. That would be nifty. I'm gonna stop this for a moment. I'm gonna stop this and we're gonna do something else. I'm doing the smoke and mirrors look along with, you know, incessant fanish. I just want an excuse to rub blush all over my scalp. Like it just sounds fun. Sounds like a fun time. Anyway, let's get a real quick try and sketch out this. But then we sort of, crease is starting arguably right where my piercing starts. Ends? What am I saying? Behind the balls on my face. He goes up over this one. This kind of terminates into the liner. That looks right-ish. Ish. I am really hoping that when I go in with the actual colors, it's gonna help a fair bit with making this look like it's supposed to. Yeah, let's call that even. And eyebrows. As you can probably guess, I don't have a lot of practice with eyebrows, seeing as the way I do my eyebrows is with a razor. It's not necessarily that my eyebrows are actually naturally fairly nicely shaped. Put a selfie in here for like the last time you had eyebrows. Also the last picture of me around where I was a brunette. Ugh, dark times. That where I want to start this? Yeah, that proportionally seems pretty right. Kind of go arch a bitch. Yeah, that at a distance, from what I can see, that looks like it's going in the right direction. Arch bitch, my new title. In theory, this should all kind of go in the same. I worry I'm making slightly too much of a swoop now. Artistic liberties. Other eyebrow. I know it's like sisters, not twins, but I worry that I'm also having that with the liner, and it's just gonna kind of be a large family who doesn't necessarily like to talk to each other all that much. Those don't match at all already. Fuck, damn it, whatever. I think the nice thing in general about this is, oh my God, what? No. We're gonna, 1 sec. And this is why you sketch things out in easy to erase powders before going in with scary. I look just enough like Amanda Palmer right now to really kind of weird myself out a bit. Even these out, and then even these out off camera, obviously, a bit. They're still a little too not the same for my taste, but trust the process. Trust the process. This eyeliner is definitely not even. Trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. Now for the really scary part, which is nose contouring. As much as in my last video I commented like, oh, I'm getting so much more into contouring, and I've realized belatedly part of that is I have recently semi-accidentally lost like a little bit of weight, like a little less fat, and it's done just enough to really like suck in the edges around my skull bone. Skull bones? Whatever. These sexy, sexy ridges. So as opposed to previously where I had the issue of, because I had very distinct, strong bones, if you put the contour in the wrong spot, it just kind of makes everything look weird and bad. And now that like everything is slightly more prominent, it's a lot easier just to find out where the natural bits are and accentuate them. Anyway, I'm going in with this pencil to really gently attempt a nose contour, attempt Sasha Velour's teeny weeny, itty bitty, little skinny-nosed villainous woman contour. That just hit the floor. Nothing broke. I also don't like this palette very much. Also one I should throw out at some point maybe, but also it's my face, and if I put expired powders on it, that's ultimately my issue and nobody else's. So anyway, Velour does this like teeny little V, which I think I'm gonna have to redo this like 50 million times. Okay, this teeny little V, and I need to wipe off this sad little booger hair that's happening. And then we just go for, I don't know where to put my hands in relation to anything else. Oh God. Also, it doesn't help that like, can I do this with my glasses on? Let's do the bottom half of this with my glasses on, maybe? That's wildly off center, actually. But let's just do the nose lines. Let's just try and do the nose lines. Also, it would help I didn't have such a persistent hand tremor, but that's just kind of a fact of life. Oh, that's cute. That looks better already. This is kind of a look right now, just half-finished makeup. Everything is sketch lines. It'd help if I didn't have a perennial hand tremor. Perennial the right word, who cares? But this is just kind of a fact of, you know, taking prescribed amphetamines for making your brain work in the way that it's kind of supposed to. God, I hope this is even. I'm going far heavier on this line than I really want to. The other option is, you know, I think this is slightly off center, but I can probably just blend it out. Let's finish the nose contour. How do people, God, this is nerve-wracking. Do this and just kind of hide everything behind the bridge piercing. Blending will solve everything. Trust the process. Okay, you know what? That's, I'm trying. It looks kind of like what it's supposed to look like, and that's a good start. Okay, what do we want to do now? What do I want to do right now? I want to try this with you. I might regret this. Since I don't have gel products to do any of this with, let's just gonna fucking go in with it's either a black pencil or a wet brush with black eyeshadow, which I don't know why I'm insisting to experiment with like stuff I have lying around, like that's kind of wobbly. I feel like even if I do, oh God, succeed at this, I still should probably go in with the wet black eyeshadow just to clean it up a little, attempt to clean it up. Don't know if that'll succeed, but here we are, making fun and exciting mistakes on live television, filmed in front of a studio audience. Content. I've also never found a liquid liner that like works for me. You have any recommendations? Maybe tell me. That would be handy. Let's am I actually just gonna do the other eye with a brush and dry or wet? Let's do it wet. Let's see, should have just fucking done this the first time, but not smart. I'm beautiful and a gifted child. Not smart. Not smart at all. Also, hopefully I can make these two blacks look like the same shade of black. God, I missed this brush. I broke it at some point and I stopped using it. Goddamn shame, because this thing is a razor edge. It's from MAC. I don't know what the number is. And I don't intend to look this up either, so that side looks so much nicer than this side. That is a shame. And this side needs to come up more. I think. I'm gonna fill these in, actually. extreme fear of going outside of my own lines, even though actually, like, do I need to do all of this with a wet angle brush? I hope not. I really hope not. Drag makeup takes a lot of work. I haven't put on a contour yet. Well, I put on some contour. I haven't even done anything else. I'm still on eyes. I'm still on these giant bat wings. Whatever. When I inevitably wind up doing Trixie Mattel for this, hopefully I will either have, you know, a gel or a liquid or like the cash to not be horribly broke so that I can, you know, go impulse purchase a nice little drugstore. This is actually a really cute brush size. Why have I never used this before? Because it's part of the set that I forget I own exists a lot and is kind of in my mind just reserved for special effects makeup that I do basically for Halloween. But this was the set I used for SFX in college because I got it for free from a panel at Anime North one year, and it's like, wow, it's a cheap set. It's cheap, but it's cute. It's pink. Several of the brush heads have fallen off of their posts and I've had to re-glue them on because super glue fixes everything, except for the terrible relationship you have with your father. Hopefully therapy can fix that, but that's between you and your therapist. I really hope how crunchy my skin is feeling. Oh my god. How did I get black fallout on my nose? Now, as I was saying, this is actually a really cute brush. I should remember it exists and use it more. This is very soothing to be doing this and knowing that for a fact I'm just going to be like double, triple, octuple speeding through these portions because I'm not talking through this. Well, we're getting somewhere. Anyways, these are filled in enough for now. I can probably fix things up in touch-ups. And are these even? Are these eyes even? The eyes aren't even, and I don't think my nose is either. So I'm evening these up off camera. BRB. And we're back. I did, frankly, not a lot to that, but enough where I think it's good, and I really hope that it just looks good on camera. I think it does. Don't be mean. Don't be mean in the comments. Eyebrows. Eyebrows. Dark brown, wet brush. Same brush I actually used for doing the black and just cleaned off real well, but also dark brown. Doesn't terribly matter if it's got black in it, because like, go over what we sketched out before and ooh. Whew. That's passable. Those are passable as, you know, it's got a little quizzicalness to it. You know what, those brows don't match in the slightest. They don't. I'm just gonna put hair on this. It'll work out in the end. I wonder if my neighbors can hear me talking and wonder, like, why do you talk to yourself so much? At least now I'm talking to a hypothetical audience. This could stand to be bushier, I think, actually. Just a little bigger, just a bit more for proportioning to my face. Remember how I said that at some point I broke this brush and I glued it back together? Broke again, and maybe I should purchase a new one. Maybe. Maybe Mac should send me PR. It's just brushes. I think that's a better sounding idea. Of course it breaks and I suddenly realize, like, wow, this is actually a lot more useful for what I'm doing because I can get it super close to my face and it's a lot easier for my blind ass to see things. I'm not even in frame, am I? I mean, assuming that I don't, like, face straight on, it's cute. Okay, that's gonna be good enough for now. Let's add a little shading, add some depth to this. This needs a little help. There's a very slight amount of glitter that's been migrating around in this palette, and it is showing up. I'm entertained by the fact that I am using two completely different blacks for this because one of them is just naturally a lot lighter and smokier, and the other one is, I can do this with it with no finagling whatsoever, just a little packing. I don't know how much of this eyebrow footage is going to be useful because I'm pretty sure I am just hunching constantly out of shot. Any brush that we use for everything. Gonna just real gentle. This is looking respectably bushy. This is my first time doing this, and I think it's going pretty dang well. I just wish they looked like the same brows. Now for the most important part of Sasha Velour eyebrows, the unibrow, the little tufties in the middle. That's respectable, passable. Yeah, that's not the worst for the first time. These eyebrows are, at the very least, I think I can say I'm doing better than any of the times I've seen Brittany Dabrowski attempt to do Trixie Mattel. So that's a solid starting point. Oh my god, I need a water break. Done. I don't hate it. I don't hate what we're having. Where we are at. I need to tackle this contour though. I need to tackle the mistakes that I have made with my nose. It just means a lot of blending. A lot of blending. Let's go with this color. This is dark enough, adjacently enough to this. I feel like, unsurprisingly, the nose contour is going to be the part that ruins everything. But gonna blend. This is extremely too heavy, and I think asymmetric a bit. Definitely asymmetric a bit, but let's pack a highlight. I really wish I had cream products on here as opposed to powders upon powders upon powders. Wondering if I should just go straight for white, or if I should go, let's go for something that's an off-white, and that's kind of the right color. Light brushes, saving the day, I hope. That looks really red in the camera. That's really unfortunate. I have made horrible, terrible judgment and error, or several at this point. I don't know if I can salvage this, but actually wait, yes I can. I know exactly how to salvage this. And the answer is foundation powder. Oh god, I've ruined everything. This color I've arbitrarily decided is a highlight color. Just sort of... That's not even showing up, actually. Yeah, that is. Just go white. But not like a good white, just kind of a soft, blendable white. It's just making me look sunburnt now. Also doesn't help that this brush is bigger than the pan I'm using. This is just eyeshadow. Literally using white eyeshadow to highlight. What else do I need to highlight? Okay, let's the fact that I'm highlighting with white really kind of speaks to the shade of pale I am. Yeah, brow bone. These eyebrows are really just, they're doing their best. It's not good though. Their best is kind of terrible. You know, I'm gonna have to put false eyelashes on at some point after all of this, and that's, you're not seeing that struggle. How do I do look? Ooh, I look dainty. I'm just gonna take the pressed powder that I use to set the liquid foundation and just go in. It needs all the help it can get to not look quite so bad. I'm gonna try the bigger, better white shadow I have, and I might, like I said, this might just be a mistake. It might be a fantastic idea. Let's, oh my god, that shows up so much better. You know what, I'll take too white, because as evidenced with this learning experience of a nose, you can just shear things out. It's fine. Sure. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's trust the process. Trust the process. Let's do the crease. Let's do a crease. Let's do our crease. Let's get into the crease, which is hot pink and white. So we're gonna go in with, not doing a wet brush, but we're gonna go in and follow what we laid down earlier. You know, looking at the reference photo and then looking at what's actually happening on my face. These eyebrows are too tall, too high, but proportioning. I should have started this crease higher on the inside, but it's too late now. I am rapidly losing energy. How many times have I said it'll work out in the end? How much am I chanting trust the process? I feel like I really should just try and become ambidextrous, just so I can put makeup on better. Try and smoke this out. Okay, okay. That looks like what we want to go for. Suddenly I'm confident again. I think there's like a little bit of black smoke happening down here. You know, let's put the pink down. But also, I'm just gonna real dainty, gentle like, take the less extreme black, real careful. Is that a little depth in? Yeah, ish. Okay, did you get the white in here? Of course, the issue now is the fact that I used this white to also attempt this highlight, and it's kind of blending together, so just gotta go a lot heavier. That's a step for, oh yeah, that's finally showing up. Just try and get a flat line, maybe. Oh, that pink comes all the way down. I can try that, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Get this side going. Good enough. Tighten up in, well, let's try to and see if the product cooperates with us. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. Happy with how this has been going. Oh my god, I have been filming this for way too long and my brain is checked out. So, sorry if I'm not as funny as I could be, but this is very intensive. And I do admit though, much as this is not succeeding, I am having fun. This is very fun. This is an exciting challenge for my personal skills. Bring this down just a little. Oh, that does sell it. That really does sell the look, huh? Maybe I'll try a floating crease like this and just sort of a me look as opposed to a someone else look. What are you celebrating up there? Why are you partying? Why aren't I invited? All right, let's get to what I came here for. Rubbing blush into my scalp and other parts of my face, but hot pink contour. So I think a fun part of this look is the fact that like the top half of her ear also covered in blush, which you don't notice as much for the bald looks, but kind of strikes out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Kind of, it becomes more striking. Where the fuck is this going? I'm like, whoop, kind of a big old curve. The one time I want blush to actually like be too goddamn much, and it's not cooperating. I don't know if I have anything quite red enough for this. I think this is close enough. How far forward do I need to bring this? Yeah, this seems... That's looking about right. That's looking like the kind of... Whoosh. It needs to be sharper. Oh, goodness. You're sitting in a chair, rubbing shit on your face. Could be so tiring. It's very therapeutic feeling, though. Taking this off is gonna be a mess. What are the odds I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and discover like, oh wow, sure do just have like a blush stain on my pillowcase, huh? Yeah, I'm explicitly doing this into the monitor at this point, and there's just this very slight delay between action and how it shows up on camera. Yeah, ooh, yeah. At this point, it's just a game of addition, really. What music I'm going to put over this? Probably going to be Swan Lake, because that's what I have on hand. Good enough for now. I need a better, like, filming setup. I'm going to say this every time I do this. I need a better setup for this, but this is good. I think a bigger pan and a bigger brush would be good for this if I ever want to do this with any kind of consistency. Oh, you know what I just realized I should have done forever ago? Put chapstick on. Too late for that now. Just want to cut out quite how white this highlight is coming across as right now. Yeah, that's it. I'm happy with that color. I have so much footage to edit. Oh boy. That is an issue for me tomorrow. Keep seeing these brows and they keep just not. Whatever. Let's get on to lip. I want to say wrap this up. Dubious, but lips. Lips are easy. They're simple and easy. We take a cute metallic red. Wait, no. Lips are not easy. I need to very slightly overline my lips. That's not something I've ever really thought of doing. I have perfectly fine lips as is, and also day-to-day life, you know, I have snake bites and those make lipstick a bit complicated, all things considered. That looks like it'll probably be fine. Keep putting the lid on there because it's convenient and then it doesn't get in the way. Probably should have sharpened this pencil before. Also, I can guarantee this is not the right color, but YOLO. Oh no, the path I'm taking runs over exactly where my snake bite holes are. That's a weird feeling. Okay, I tried. Let's put lips on to get into lipstick. I am so tired right now. Things keep getting caught in my piercing hole. I think I don't actually need to add glitter on top of this, but that might just be the lighting, but also something's missing now. Something is absolutely missing here, and I'm not... I think I just need to bring the blush. I think I just need more blush. More blush. Okay, from angles. Let's look at a reference. Oh, I put glasses on. Like, that's... This nose contour is still bad. This nose contour is still really bad. I say, oh, something needs to happen with my jaw. I think that's wrong. That's not actually true. I do, however, need to, very badly, do just... I can't tell if that's helping or not. Might be. Might also have just made everything worse. Like, from what I can see right now without my glasses on, this is cute, but also, like, only being able to see, like, this far from your face be in focus. I look good from the side, at least. Like I said earlier, I'm doing better than any time I've seen Brittany Broski do Trixie Mattel, including Brittany Broski attempting to paint Trixie Mattel on Trixie Mattel. That help? I'm gonna say it did. Let's redo this nose highlight. Yeah, that helped a lot, quite frankly. Sometimes you just gotta rub your finger into your mistakes. Didn't I say I wanted to... Wait, no, I have a brush. I have a brush. Wants to fall... I thought I glued this one back together. My cheap brushes keep falling apart on me. Who would have thought? You know what? I need lashes. I don't know if I want to put lashes on, quite frankly. That's happening off camera. I'm going to put lashes on. Going to do some touch-ups. I think all things considered, I did pretty good. I might also put glitter on, but also, you know what? We'll find out. I will... be right back. Hi. Hello. Hi, gorgeous. This is, uncanny. Amazing what accessories can do. Tiara, I think, is it's a bit much, but simultaneously... Damn. I actually know what I'm doing, don't I? What does it say about me that I can actually just kind of pull a full, complete, and very plausible looking Sasha Velour cosplay out of what I already own in my wardrobe? Not sure. Also, I hate false eyelashes so much. It's a thing that needs practice, and I don't have that. Anyways, I had a delightful time filming this, even though this has kind of been a very long marathon of I want to fan myself, but I know it's gonna make such noise on the mic. Ooh. Oh. What was I saying? I had fun filming this. I just think this took me like 2 hours to do, which for complicated makeup, which involves a lot of things that I don't normally do, not bad. Not bad. Quite good. Definitely better from a side, this side specifically, than like front on, but y'all, I look good. I do have other things planned. There's something vaguely resembling a video essay that's like, it's kind of written, but also it's going to be one of those things where either we're going to have returned to me in high school, gifted child that I was, meaning nothing got handed in and everything was done the night before. Gonna probably be like an H-Bomber guy thing where you get 2 a year and they're an hour or 4 each. That'll happen at some point. I also have things that I did Oh, ew, I just tasted the glitter. Oh, that tastes bad. Forgot how nasty glitter lips feel to have on your face, since I did this like once before for Halloween 2019. Oh, there was such latex involved in that. I miss Halloween. I'm so mad. Halloween 2020 is a Saturday. Could have had a Saturday Halloween. But we didn't. Let's try and get me to like some kind of follower milestone. I think 100. Let's get to 100. And then aim for 1,000. And then the world. Anyways, if you liked this video, no, how do I want to do this? Do engagement. Do YouTube engagement things. Remember to like, subscribe, tell all your friends about me because I am beautiful, funny, talented, incredible, and amazing. Remember to like or dislike if you dislike it. I think engagement is engagement. Interact with the buttons. And also, comment down below. Say who else you might want me who else you would like to see me attempt to do their face on. My face. What is my diction doing? Thanks for watching. See you next time. You'll see me next time. I don't know who you are. I can't see you. Bye. I'm so excited to take this off. I'm so excited to not have any of this on my face.